Sat. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Yes, Hare Krishna. Ananya Mataji, welcome. Oh, what's going on? Yes, what is it? Recording of you. Ananya Mataji, welcome. Okay,
Hare
so
Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Now Asha Mataji will summarize yesterday what we learnt. So it will be
Yes.
revision for Ananya Mataji.
Yes, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. So chapter 3 as we know all, chapter 3 starts with Arjuna's question. So to God by asking, if self-knowledge is better than Karma Yoga, why should I fight? Why should I fight this terrible war? Not a war, it is a terrible war. Then God is answering from yesterday class, he's asking to do Karma Yoga. Karma Yoga, by doing Karma Yoga, demigods will be pleased. By doing sacrifice, sacrifice will supply all necessities. And he also explained about the how the yagna from the yagna rain comes, and from the rain how we grow the food. That is the ecological cycle. That Mataji, it's echoing.
Yeah, I did. Yes, Mataji, go ahead.
Okay. From gray, how we are going to grow the food with the help of yagna. Means by doing prajanya yagna, with the help of rains, how we are going to grain the food. Then food is going to be offered to the Lord. So that ecological cycle we have seen yesterday. And after that, if we do the karma for the selfish in nature, if we don't sacrifice it to Lord, then it will become a sin, and as well as we will become a thief. That's what Lord Krishna is explaining to Arjuna. That's what we learned yesterday. Am I correct, Mataji?
Very good. Hare
Hare Krishna.
Thank you,
Mataji.
Mataji. Hare Krishna. Correct. No, everything belongs to the Lord. And after using everything, like rain came because of the Devatas. Devatas who instructed the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So everything we get from the Devatas, and Supreme Personality of Godhead is the original source. He is giving us everything through the appointed representative. Okay. And without having that gratitude that we got everything from him, if we only enjoy, it is like living in his own home, using everything which belongs to him, and we don't even thank. So how will it be? We all are thieves, right? So yesterday the Lord told those who do not perform sacrifice. So what is sacrifice here? Not only simply you sit in front of a fire and do sacrifice. No. Even the kumbhak, what we do, no? And when we do inhalation and exhalation, that time we hold the breath, kumbhak. That's also known as sacrifice. You know? So what we eat is a sacrifice. That is what yesterday that I think in the PPT it was there. So I will show the PPT once. Move that. Where is it? Slide. Yes. See this slide. So Brahma gave Vedas. So we should be very grateful to the Vedas. Vedas tell us do the prescribed duties according to your Varna and Ashrama. So according to Varna and Ashrama, we do the prescribed duties. So we should be grateful to the Lord Brahma. He gave the Vedas. Now, Vedas are told Kshatriya, you do this, you fight. Vaishyas, you do this Krishi grow, Gorajya Vanijyam. These are the duties of Kshatriya Dharma. So they are doing that. Once if they do, what will happen? Obviously, when they are doing it, light and heat comes. Light and heat falls, plus light, heat, rain. All three falls on the crops. Whatever they need, how much ever they need, accordingly, we get the grains. And the grains we offer it to the Lord. And also we saw why we need to offer. Scientifically also we need to offer. Because while cooking, so many, sin we may commit by killing many insects, many things. So for that also, If you offer it to the Lord, it becomes a prasadam. So once we eat prasadam, this sin is not binding. The sin of killing small insects in the process of making bhoga will not bind us. Okay, that is what we saw yesterday. It's not moving. Yes. So in the Kaliyuga Dharma, Kaliyuga, this one. Yajnai Sankirtana Prayer. Yajnai Sankirtana Prayer. Kaliyuga is Sankirtana Yajna. That is the Yuga Dharma for this Kaliyuga. And also, like, why this one is, why this food is given? Because our thought is dependent on what we eat. What we eat decides what we think. Ahara Shuddhi, Sattva Shuddhi. Sattva Shuddhi, Dhruva Smritir. Dhruva Smritir means remembering the Lord. Smritir Lamhe, Sarva Grantinam. Sarva Grantinam. There are how many lokas? 7 upper lokas, 7, we are in the center. 6 patala, 7 up. Above all 7 lokas, the highermost is Brahma Loka. In the 7 lokas, they are known as the higher planets. So after the higher planet, what happens? Vishnu Loka comes. And there's a Vrija river. That Vrija river, also it's one layer. After that, Goloka comes. So if you do all these things, what will happen? Sarvagranti Vipramoksha. Sarvagranti ko ched karke. Sare layers ko ched karke, we will reach Goloka. So it starts from Ahara Shuddhi. That's why we say Mahaprasade Govinde Nama Brahmani Vaishnave Swalpa Punyam Badam Rajan Vishwasuni Vadhamyate. Sharirabhita, that is Prasada Mantram. We have no. And if we tell that also, whatever aparad which may happen, or we are, paying obeisances to the prasadam which the Lord has given us. So that is what here, Shuddha. These are the food which we eat in Sattva-guna. Sattva-guna, what we eat? Snigdha, Hridya. Soft, palatable and very pleasing to the heart. We eat in Sattva-guna. So if we eat Sattva-guna, this kind of food, what will happen? Ayur Sattva Balarogyam. Sukhapriti Vivarditam. Ayu, Balam, Arogyam, Sukham, Priti, love. These many things we will get when we eat Sattva-guna. So what are Sattva-guna? Not overly cooked, not pungent, not cooked 3 hours before, and not too much of salty. 17th chapter beautifully tells this. Even it says, Katvam Lavalanat Ushna. Katvam Lavalanat. So much of tika, we call it as na, and a lot of salt, etc. That kind of food, automatically it will result in tamoguna. We will only, the thought process, what we are going to think will be tamoguna. Tamoguna means what? Inertia. Inertia means what? We don't feel like doing anything, very lazy, morose, all the time sleepy. All these things are tamoguna food. So here it is given Ahara Shuddhi. If we eat this kind of food, Sattva Guna will be purified. Sattva Guna means what? Dhruva Smriti. Automatically it will give us that. Because, if we are in our bodily concept, if we are feeling all the time, hand is paining, leg is paining, stomach is paining, if we keep thinking like that, how will we get to the Smriti of the Supreme Personality of Godhead? Instead, if we use Sattva Guna, our body will be hale and healthy. We can invest all the time in remembering the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Is it not? Okay. So, we are supposed to... one more thing also we saw. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came with his Sango Panga Anga Parshade. Satya Mahaprabhu came with his Parshad. For his Parshad, Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi. So 5 is that's what is Pancha Tattva. So he came and he has given the easiest formula for elevation, liberation, moksha in this Kali Yuga. Okay, but one thing, moksha should not be the objective. But what should be the objective of our life, you tell me? Anybody? Anybody who wants to tell what should be our main objective of life?
Self-understanding, Mataji.
Self?
Self-realization.
Okay, that's the beginning. Very good. Correct. Self-realization, I am not this body, I am the soul. That's it.
Yes,
Is that the ultimate objective? So just
Yes.
the beginning of realization.
Yes, Mataji.
What is the ultimate objective? I am not this body, I am this soul. If we say
Ultimate objective is to
Mukti.
go back to Godhead.
yes, Mataji.
Go back to Goloka Vrindavan. If we have all this realization, what will happen? We will be restricted till the maximum say Vaikuntha Loka, even Vaikuntha Loka, Brahma Loka. Brahma Loka is Tapaloka, Sattva Loka, so many lokas are there, higher planetary system. But actually, what one's objective should be to serve the Supreme Personality of Godhead. That is Swarupa Siddhi. What is our Swarupa? What is our Swarupa? Swarupa means what? Our original constitutional position. What is our constitutional position?
Brahman.
No, Brahman is the lowest level. Brahman is a light effulgence. Aruvavadi, we call it as no one who do not believe in the personal form of Lord. One who does not believe the Lord has got form, rupam. They only worship the light effulgence. Our constitutional position is.
But Mataji, the question is
what is our Swarupa Siddhi? Swarupa
So
Lakshan.
what is our original position? So,
constitutional original position is Das. What is the Das? Jivera Swarupa Hoye Krishnera Nitya Dasa. We all were eternal servant to the Supreme Personality of Godhead in his Dham. We were all there. Right? Then for whatsoever reason and all, we are not now in third chapter discussing. We came down here. So once we have come down here, what should be our objective? To go back to Godhead. Where from we came, there only we have to go. So that's what Swarupa Siddhi. Swarupa Siddhi is to go as a eternal servant for the Supreme Personality of Godhead's service in his Dhamma. Okay, that is another reason in ISKCON we give this Dasa and Dasi name. Because everyone, the more we call us Das, they will remember, I am eternal servant of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Like that, they will keep on remembering. It will help them. What we keep thinking in our mind has got tremendous potential. What we think will happen, if not immediately, it will happen sometime or the other. Because there's a Sakshi in our heart. There's Paramatma sitting and seeing our desire and plans. So he will always say Tathastu. So it will happen. That is why whenever we think something, we should be very cautious. People used to say once upon a time, now gone are those days. They used to say, no, don't even think anything bad for your even enemy. Don't do that. It will happen, they used to say. And our elderly people, they used to say, don't utter bad things from your tongue, because the devatas will be going on and they will say Tathastu. It's not the devatas. Okay, anyway, devatas are also said there, but actually that is ignorance. What is right? The Paramatma who is sitting in our heart, he will say what you want will happen. Tathastu. So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came and gave us this wonderful, easiest formula. What was the formula? Because learning Vedas, following Vedas, even if you follow Vedas, even if you follow Dharma, even if you follow the belief, all the rituals in Vedas, the ultimate aim of Veda is, again, to please the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So to that level, we cannot reach. Veda keeps on saying, do this. So much is there in Vedas, how to reach? Not possible in one Janma. So that is why, main reason, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to elevate the fallen souls. We all have fallen down from there. So he came to elevate us. He wanted to take all of us to his Dham back. That is why he gave this easiest formula. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. More than sufficient. We need to have this faith. We need to start building this faith. Start chanting. The more we chant, only then our heart will be purified. Chanting loudly. Shunvatam Swakatam Krishna. I say no in the beginning of the Narayanam Namaskrityam. That means a daily Bhagavatam Sevaya. If you hear Bhagavatam daily, Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu, all the anarthas will be eradicated. How? Because when we hear Shunvatam Swakatam Krishna, Punya Shavana Kirtanam, Hridayantasya Abhadrani. Krishna will enter through our ears and he will clean our heart from all the anarthas, abhadras. All these things will go. So that is why at least start with one round. And tomorrow, right? Tomorrow is 7th? Okay, 7th
Yes,
is
Mataji. Yes, Mataji.
Ekadashi, Nirjala Ekadashi this time. Every
Today we are celebrating, Mataji. I am celebrating.
Okay, actually in ISKCON we see the Dwadashi. When we, fast when we, what do you call that, fast breaking, that time Dwadashi should be there. Tomorrow, so Dwadashi is not there in the morning. That is the reason. In ISKCON, always they see Dwadashi, if it has to fall early in the morning, in the Brahma Muhurta. When the Brahma Muhurta, we all know, 3:30. That time, whenever Dwadashi is there, no? One day before Ekadashi will be. So this Ekadashi is very important Ekadashi. Actually, Nirjala Ekadashi. Tomorrow we will see the Ekadashi Katha, 1 or 2 slides I will share. We will see that, okay? So what I am trying to say is, every Ekadashi increase 1 round. Whatever rounds you are doing, if you are not doing at all, tomorrow will be the most auspicious day. Paniyati festival is also there. That also we'll see tomorrow. 5-10 minutes we will spend for the story of Panihati and importance of relevance of tomorrow's Ekadashi. Okay. Hare Krishna. So instead of doing all these things, whatever Veda has told for my satisfaction, for my selfish attitude, for my extended family satisfaction, if I do the rituals and end there, we all are thieves. Because Krishna has created such a wonderful material world for us only to enjoy. Because we wanted to enjoy independent of Krishna. We did not want to enjoy with him. That's why we have come here. So Krishna gave, okay, my dear child, you enjoy. Also, he is so merciful, he gave the Vedas to tell us, in the process of using everything in the material world, your ultimate objective is to come back to me. So, I am giving you rules and regulation. I am giving you the do's and don'ts. It's all written in the Veda. So, he gave the guidelines also. We buy a, generally, whatever instrument, electronic, gadget, anything we buy, this a manual comes. How to use it. Is it not? So the same thing the Lord is telling, I have given you the material world. And in fact, Bhagavad Gita is some life manual. How to use our life, this body we have got, how to use this body in an apt manner, appropriate manner, any gadget. We use it very appropriately. What will happen? We will be able to use it for a long time. Is it not? So here, Bhagavad Gita Krishna gave, it's a life manual. We follow that. No problem for us. Even problem comes, we will have the courage. Dadami buddhi yogam tam. Krishna will give us the courage to take that as his prasad. Dadami, I will give you. Buddhi, yogam tam, twam, to you I will give that understanding. Not only that, by which you will be able to come back to me. That also he is saying. Where he has given Vedas. Because we are not able to go till the end of Vedas, to know that ultimate objective is to go back to Godhead. What we start reading as I told in, once I said no in Quran, about meat eating, everything was written, provided in the backside, next page it was. People learned till here only and they started eating. Is it not? So Lord gives us the rules and regulation very, very eloquently, very strongly. But we forget to, because of ignorance. Because of ignorance. Ignorance is no bliss. We say that, right? So while after going to the patal, we can't say, oh Lord, I was not aware of these rules and all. I did not know that this is a sin. That's why I performed. Nobody will listen. Ignorance is no bliss. Nobody told. At least we have got the easiest formula, no? Sankirtan Yajna. Okay? Yajnai Sankirtai Prayarhi. Yajantihi Sumedasa. Okay, this also we saw. Yajna Shishya Shinashtanto Bunjate Sarva Kilpichai Ye Bunjate Te Twagam Papa. Ye Pachantyatam Atmanat. One who does not offer to the Lord, what they eat is nothing but the sin. They eat that only. Okay. Then this also we saw yesterday. Okay. So as a revision, we will do this and go to Sichi. Karma Brahmodbhavam Vidhi Brahmakshara Samudbhavam Tasmat Sarva Gatam Brahma Nityam Yajne Pratishtitam. Regulated activities are prescribed in the Veda. Just now I told rules and regulations are given. And the Vedas are directly manifested from the Supreme Personality of Godhead. How do we know? Tene Brahma Hridaya Adi Kavaye. Krishna himself is telling in the Bhagavatam Vedavyasa is saying, Krishna himself came and gave the Vedas into the heart of Brahma. And consequently, the all-pervading transcendence is eternally situated in the acts of sacrifice. So Vedas say, do sacrifice. The more we keep on doing sacrifice, slowly and gradually, we will elevate from one guna to another, and we will come to Vishuddha Sattva. Vishuddha Sattva means what? Trans. That means, what's a transcendental body? Transcendental body means it does not have any rule. They can, it's not like the Siddhi, you can fly and all, not. I'm not talking about that. Transcendental body means we can eat with our ears. We can speak with our nose. Transcendental body. That means the soul, which is elevated, transcended all three gunas. As long as we are bound by the gunas, we do only those karma which the gunas dominate. Which guna we are in, that guna will dominate. That's a nature. That only we will perform. Gunatit, when we cross over all these gunas, anybody telling me nothing happens, Like that story, one small story, you know that one sadhu, he was walking on that river bank with a friend. So he suddenly saw a bhikshu, what is that, snake, scorpion. So that scorpion went into the water. Scorpion is not aquatic, right? So the sadhu went, picked up the scorpion and put it on the land. The scorpion bit him. Again, fast it went into the water. Again he did. So that accompanist asked, what sadhu is this? What are you doing? It's not. He said, see, why is he biting? He said, yeah, that is the nature of scorpion. He will bite. Yeah. So when the scorpion is not giving its swadharma, it is supposed to bite and it is going on biting. We people are supposed to have the compassion. These people are supposed to have, protect. Whatever, whomsoever we can protect, we have to protect. How can we overcome our swadharma? What? Neglecting the scorpion. He is doing his swadharma. Mind you, swadharma used to have compassion on the lower species. That's very important. Higher species. Animals eat animal. It is not a sin at all. But we also eat animal. Animals are lower species, right? So how can we harm animals? So having compassion towards towards lower species is the mercy factor. Okay, Hare Krishna. Yes, we'll go. Oh, this also we saw yesterday. Krishna tells that he is all pervading and he is the 15.15. Vedaishta sarvair ahameva vedyo. Vedanta kritveda videva chakam. Krishna says, I am the Veda. I am the compiler of Veda. I have given the Veda. Vedanta kritveda videva chakam. So one who knows this, what will happen? That's what aham sarvatsya, no, what is it? What is that verse? 15.15. Sarvasya chagam hridi sannivishto mattaga smritir jnanam apohanam cha. So I am seated in everybody's heart. Hridi sannivishto. Mattaga, to you, I give thee smritir, jnanam, apoham. I give you the memory, I give you the knowledge, I give you the apoham, forgetfulness. Very important. If we do not forget what yoni we were, the soul is carrying all the memories of previous birth also. Oh, imagine what will happen. Previous birth, we were all, sorry, I was a pig. Previous birth. And if I remember all what did I do in my previous birth, I will not be even, like eating or drinking anything. Yes or no? So the Lord is giving the apoham also. Very, very essential. Okay. Evam pravartitam chakram nanuvartyatitayakha aghayur indriya ramo mogam partha sajivati. Mogam partha sajivati. Mogam is what? Attachment. Mogam is always the, what do you call that term? The desire, what we have developed for a particular thing. Who wants to read? Who wants to start? Hare Krishna. Ananya Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Okay, Asha Mataji, go ahead. Yeah.
My dear
Evam.
Arjuna, one who does not follow in. Yeah. Shall I read this
Yeah, read
Samskrita shloka
Mataji.
also,
No issue.
Mataji?
Yeah, read.
Okay. Evam pravartitam chakram नानुवर्तयतिह आघायुरिन्द्रयारामो मोघं पार्थ स जीवति. Yes. My dear Arjuna, one who does not follow in human life the cycle of sacrifice thus established by the Vedas certainly leads a life full of sin. Living only for the satisfaction of the senses, such a person lives in vain. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hari Bol. So what is the use? Khavo pivo ash karo without knowing the objective of life. What will happen? Janma mrityu, jara vyadi, dukkha dosha anudarshanam. We will keep on seeing this world again and again through janma mrityu, jara vyadi. Is it not? Jatasye dhruvam dhruvam janma mritasya cha. I think 22.27. We saw once you are born, you will have to die. Once you die, you will have to be born. Because if we keep on doing this only without knowing the main objective of Vedas. So Vedas tell us, do sacrifice. Sacrifice means what? Be grateful to the Devatas. That is what is sacrifice. As we discussed yesterday, the first roti goes for cow. The first, like when we take after the achamanam, everything, they take one mutti, little grain, rice or whatever it is, or one piece of chapati. They keep it aside. Isn't it? So all these things we do not follow. So that is why Kali Yuga is, facing such a great problem. Because such a person lives in vain. There's no point in forgetting whether he dies or he lives. We all are like that only, yes. But one best part is, we are in the path of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Blindly start chanting. That is all. If any one of you do not have the chanting back, you just tell me. I'll send it. Send me the address. I will send it. Okay, Vamshidhar Prabhu also got for Vamshidhar Prabhu. And who was that another Mataji? Last time she was there in our class. I forgot her name. To all of them, 3 of them I got it from Mayapur and sent. So if you tell me,
Mataji, I every Ekadashi I do.
Continue, Prabhu. Continue that. Hardly it will take 7 minutes. You simply thinking, oh Lord, you had given me 24 hours. Don't I have 7 minutes for you? Let me give my 7 minutes to you. Like that you think, even my 7 minutes, no problem. He'll be very happy. So just
Mataji, I got because I got from Guruji, then I will respect that. I will do definitely every day. Means I will follow my what Mataji? I definitely do Japa Mataji. Yes, without missing. So that's why I do have many what Japa Malas Mataji. various type, but
Okay,
particularly I
Hari
got
Bol.
from you. I did ask. I asked right, Mataji.
That's no problem. Okay, Prabhuji.
You
Whenever
told if
time has to
anyone
come.
want to, yes.
Yeah. Yes. Read. Who is reading? Ananya Mataji? Hari
Can I,
Bol.
Yes.
Mataji?
Read. Next, Vamshidhar Prabhu.
Okay, Mataji, Hare Krishna. Human life is specially meant for self-realization through karma, jnana, and bhakti yoga.
Jnana.
Transcendent
That is Jnana Mataji. Karma, Jnana, Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Bhakti Yoga.
karma yoga, jnana yoga, bhakti yoga. Transcendentalists need not perform the rigid yajnas. Yajnas, Mataji?
Yeah, okay. Yajna.
Okay.
Yajnas.
Yagnas prescribed in Vedas. Those engaged in sense gratification require purification by performances of yagnas. Sensory conscious, sensory conscious person may satisfy their desire without becoming entangled in the reaction of sense gratificatory work. Specific yagnas are directly aimed at the particular demigods mentioned in the Vedas. Through performance of yagnas, one should transcend and become Krishna consciousness. Hare
Hari
Krishna
Bol.
Mataji.
Thank you. Hare Krishna Mataji. So, who is a transcendentalist? Who is a self-realized soul? I am not this body. I am the soul. And once a person has reached to that level, that time need not perform the rigid yajna. But Krishna is telling in the Bhagavad Gita, one cannot totally avoid yajna dana tapa. Okay, rigidly they don't have to do. That means what kind of yajna transcendentalists are doing? Transcendentalists are doing the Bhakti Yoga, Sankirtan. Kali Yuga yajna is Sankirtan. So they do Sankirtan. They do not do the rigid yajna prescribed in the Vedas. Vedas is telling that call the Pandit, recite the mantra, etc. That they are not doing. What they are doing? Kali Yuga yajna. What is that? What do you call that? Yuga Dharma. Kali Yuga Dharma. In 10th chapter also, Krishna himself is telling, I am the ocean in the water bodies, I am the Meru mountain in the mountains. Like that he is saying, I am the Sankirtan Yajna amongst the Yajnas. He is telling, I am the best. I am the Samaveda in the Vedas. I am that month, Margashisha month in the months. Like that he is saying, he is the best of everything. Same category he is saying, I am the Sankirtan Yajna in the category of Yajnas. So Sankirtan Yajna they will do. So what is it, Mataji? You keep telling that Yajna Dana Tapa no one can stop, and here it is saying transcendentalists need not perform. Transcendentalists need not perform the Yajnas given in the Vedas. In the place of Vedas, prescribed by the, in the place of yajnas prescribed by the Vedas, they will be doing the Sankirtan yajna. Okay, understood? All other people are involved in sense gratification. Nobody, actually, those engaged in sense gratification, they need to do a lot of perform sacrifices, because the more karma, more yajna will help us to what is that? Purify the senses. Unless the senses are purified, the heart will not be purified. So we have to purify 6 senses. 5 senses plus the heart. Heart purification is very, 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 very important. Okay, so gradually we try to purify our, senses. We will proceed in Krishna consciousness. Okay, Hare Krishna. So we are starting the next ones. Okay. Nishkama Karma Yogi may conclude. Nishkama Karma Yogi is who? Who is Nishkama Karma Yogi? Nishkama. No attachment in whatever he does. No attachment to the result. He will do work. He is not expecting the result. He is a Nishkama Karma Yogi. So a Nishkama Karma Yogi is also equal to Akarmi. Akarmi means one who performs only the what is it? Devotional activities. Devotional activities means what? Activities which will please Krishna. Akarmic activities do not bind anybody, because akarmic activities are aimed at the pleasure potency of the, so to give pleasure to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He'll be very happy. My son, my daughter is doing this. So that is akarma. That's what is Nishkama karma also. Nishkama karma is the karma yoga. We do only keep on doing. Say I'm going to office. I tell I'm not attached to this money. What I'm earning, I will give it to Krishna 50%. Srila Rupa Goswami has said this. So with that attitude, he is going to office. He is working there, but not attached to the benefit of the work. But akarmi is what? He will not go to office at all. He will only do service in the, what do you call that, temple. He will only do book distribution service. He will only do preaching service. Parivrajakacharyas. Have you heard? Brahmanas and Parivrajakacharyas. Brahmanas chant Vedas. Parivrajakacharyas, they chant only Krishna Katha, especially Bhagavatam. They may not be as great as the Brahmanas in chanting the Vedic mantras, but they are no less than the Brahmanas. They all are very important. They keep roaming around everywhere in order to spread the Krishna Kathas. Our Srila Prabhupada, Parivrajakaacharya. There is one Maharaj in ISKCON. His name itself is Bhakti Parivrajakaacharya. You Google for his videos. Awesome videos. You know, so many things I have learned from him. And the potencies of the Lord, external, marginal, internal. Internal again is divided into three. So means he tells everything so well. When we went for Mayapur Parikrama, every day, morning and afternoon, before breakfast and immediately before lunch, both the time. It's like, people take medicine before breakfast and lunch, like that. We used to have his pravachan. In every dweep, every island, wherever we were, he used to come there and he used to give us lecture. Parivrajakacharyas. Okay. Why it said this is above Nishkama Karma level. Okay, that is Akarma. These Maharajas, Guru Maharaj, all of them, all Maharajas do only akarmic activity. They are not bound by their karma. They are they have transcended their karmic account. Karmic account they have transcended. Why they are suffering? They are suffering because of the karma which is created by that papa karma, especially created by their disciples. So at the time of initiation, he gives a promise. It is my duty now to take you to Goloka. So during that time, when he gives what do you call that promise, when we receive that promise from him, after that, if we do any sin, Guru Maharaj will take it. So we should be very, very cautious in every activity. We shouldn't be a cause for sin for Guru Maharaj. Is it not? Okay. But they don't have. But I don't have any material desire in this life, nor do I desire Swargaloka. So Swargaloka is again moksha, liberation. People don't want liberation. What do they want? They want what? Krishna's, what do you call that? Goloka. They want to go to Goloka. Actually, mukti is of 5 types, okay? Sarupya, Salokya, Samipya, Shastri, and Sarupa, Sayujya, Sayujya, Sarupa, Samipya, Shastri, and Salokya. Okay? That is being with Krishna in his loka, near to Krishna, look like Krishna, all those things. But a real bhakta does not ask for any of these liberation, any 5 kind of liberation. They want only SEVA. They ask all the time to Krishna. Krishna comes and asks, what do you want? Please give me opportunity to serve you. This is what they want. Okay. Okay, Hare Krishna. So, why should I need to perform my prescribed duty? Who is saying it? Nishkama Yogi is saying. Nishkama Karma Yogi is, he doesn't want to go to even till the, Swarga Loka. Swarga, Tapa, like that, 7 lokas go, one after the other. Just now we saw in that verse, previous verse. Granthi. So, the soul will pierce all the lokas and go to Goloka. When we perform only akarmic activity, when we are not bound by whether sin or punya. So that means the karma what we perform should not be binding us. For that, what we have to do? You do your karma, at least at the end you say Sarvam Sri Krishna Arpanamastu. Or while doing the karma itself, you remember the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Oh Krishna, I am doing this work for your pleasure. You are going by train, you remember. Oh Krishna, for your pleasure, I am going to work by train. Everywhere you think of Krishna, that's it. Right? Okay, Hare Krishna. Okay. Following verses, 5 verses are given together or what? Oh. 18 to 26. Oh, okay, sorry. This is 3.80 to 26. Arjuna asked a question, you remember? Varna Shankara. Oh Krishna, if all these people die over here, who will give protection to the women in the society? Sri Dharma will not be followed. So for that clear-cut answer, Krishna is giving now. Okay. Yes, Vanshidhar Prabhu, read.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Yes, etvam atman ratir eva shad atma triptascha manavaha manavaha atmanya evacha santushtas tasya karmam na vidyate.
Tasya karmam na vidyate. They are not able to understand this, what do you call that, self. Meaning or translation, Prabhu.
Okay. But for one who take pleasure in the self, whom human life is one of self-realization, and who is satisfied in the self only, fully satisfied, for him there is no duty.
Hari Bol, Hare Krishna. So who is this person? Visano Sthita Prajna. Actually, they are known as Atmara. Atmara means they are happy in their self itself. What others are thinking about me, what will do with me, whether I am wearing properly clothes or not, did I eat or not, nothing they know. All the time they are thinking about the Lord only. Those kind of people.
2.55 sloka, Mataji.
2.55 also that only? Yes, okay, Prabhu. We'll just see that. 2.55 says, Prajagati yada kaman sarvan parthamanogatan. Yeah, correct. Prajagati yada kaman sarvan parthamanogatan. Atmanyevatmanat tushta. Very nice, Prabhuji. Hari bol. Atmanyevatmanat tushta. They are satisfied with their self, in their self only. Those people are known as Sthita Prajna. So Arjuna asked, right, in 2.54, Arjuna asked to Krishna, oh, how will these Sthita Prajnas look? How will they walk? How will they talk? How will I be able to understand them? So Krishna started answering 7 verses from 2.55. So first one is, Prajahati yada kaman sarvan partha manogatan. Sarvan partha manogatan. Atmanyevatmana tushta. Atmana tushta. A person who is only focused in self. What is that self? That self is the jiva. The self is the soul. The self is the jivatma. Okay. So he is Sthita Prajna. Hare Krishna. So same is here. Whose human life is one of self-realization and who is satisfied in the self only. He is not dependent on anybody else for the self-satisfaction. Okay. So they are they are also known as Atma Ramas. Okay. Yeah. Continue. Ananya Mataji, would you like to read? Atma Rati.
Yes, Mataji.
Read, Mataji.
A self-realized soul, Atma Pratyek, due to his being Krishna consciousness, all impurity within is instantly cleansed and effect of many of thousand yagnas performed. Becomes fully confident of his eternal position in relations with the Supreme. His duty thus becomes self-illuminated, Atmatript by grace of the God, as no longer has any obligations to the Vedic injunctions, no longer interested in materials and sensual activities. Hare Krishna
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna, Hare Krishna. So Atma Ratir. Rati means, that love. Bhava and prema. We said, no, so love. Love for Krishna. So a self-realized person will always have love for Krishna. Self-realized person, so only duty is to bring as many souls as possible nearer to Krishna. That's their only duty. Nothing else. They're very happy in their self and they try to make as many souls as possible happy in the same manner. So, whatever work they do, they're already cleansed, is it not? So, an effect of tau, it is equal to they're trying to please Krishna. So, that is equal to doing thousands of yajna. So, one Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. See that with that bhava, after bhava, prema comes, right? Ninth step in Navavida Bhakti. So that bhava, we saw no how Ajamil, sorry, not Ajamil. Who is that? Gajendra. Gajendra called the Lord with how much compassion. I mean, he called with so much confidence, the Lord will come, he will protect me. So Lord had to come. When the Lord saw that much confidence and he is praying after fighting for 1,000 years, Gajendra fought with the, Gajendra is elephant's name, right? Gajendra fought with that crocodile for 1,000 celestial years. After that, somewhere or the other, Neha Vikrama Nashosti, in some birth, he had done some punya karma. Yeah, in the previous birth, he was a saint, Muni. Okay, so when he remembered that, and when he started calling for the Lord, Narayana, Akila Guru, Bhagavan Namaste, when the Lord came running. Isn't it? So that's why. Okay, so self-realized souls need not perform any yajna. They become fully confident of his eternal position because they understand the Supreme Personality of Godhead and they know he is eternal. Supreme Personality of Godhead is eternal. What is meant by eternal? Satchit Anand. There was no time when Krishna was not there. There will be no time when Krishna will not be there. So all the time Krishna's existence is there. And self-illumination. Yeah, how does it happen? Teshamevanu kampartam ahamajnana tamaga nashayam bhavasto jnana deepena bhasvata. Krishna only tells it, 10.11. He tells, I will sit in your heart and light the knowledge of, knowledge is compared to here the light. So I will dispel the darkness, which is compared to the ignorance. I will dispel the ignorance, the darkness, and I will light the lamp in your heart. So we all are in ignorance. Why ignorance? It is not our fault. It's not that at least we have come to Krishna consciousness. It's all our subtle body, what it has brought, what it took last time. Vyapi Smarana Bhavam. At the end, when the soul was leaving, what we were thinking, we don't know. So accordingly, the subtle body will take a physical body. How? That Lord glances at the Durga Devi. One glance. And the father, he only gives the seed. What is that? Oh, I forgot. Bija Yogi, Prakriti Yogi. Yoni. Today's in the Bhagavatam class, 2 yonis we learnt. One, that yoni means mother, a mother side. And another bija yoni is father side, something like that. So that means what? Krishna at one glance will tell the Durga Devi, what kind of body to give us. And that body also, you see, when it is, the body is made, there is no factory to make this body. All happens with the Lord's one arrangement. So when the body is made, automatically it gets the, what do you call it, genes, right? Mothers and fathers it takes. What a beautiful science, no? That has been explained beautifully in Bhagavatam only. Full 9 months pregnancy had been explained in Bhagavatam. What all the, the unborn goes through in the womb. Okay, anyway, when that comes, you will see. Yeah, who is reading? Asha Mataji?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
नैव तस्य कृतार्थार्थो न कृति नेह कश्चिन न चास्य सर्वभूतेषु कश्चिदर्थव्यापशय. A self-realized man has no purpose to fulfill in the discharge of his prescribed duties, nor has he any reason not to perform such work, nor has he any need to depend on any other living being, as he is already Krishna consciousness. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. So again, it's almost all the same thing, self-realized person. So what is very important, the first lesson Krishna told in the second chapter, Karpanya Doshe was the first verse. He said, so that means Karpanya Doshe, sorry, not Karpanya Doshe, Deginosmin Etadeghe. Deginosmin Etadeghe, Kaumaramevanam Jara Tata Dehandra Praptin, Dhiras Tatrana Mukhyati. So, the soul is embodied. Dhiras tatra namukhyadi. The soul is dehino asmin. Dehino asmin means the embodied soul. Okay, so the embodied soul to become, to understand that I am the soul. I am not this body. So when will it be able to? Slowly, gradually, it start doing karma. And karma he has to do in that form, that first he may do sakama karma, gradually he has to elevate to nishkama karma. Once he elevates to nishkama karma, with the association, with the Vaishnavas mercy only, we will be able to overcome that stage also. From nishkama karma we come to akarmic activities. Whatever we perform will be for the Lord only. That stage is known as akarma, the activities. Okay. So, Hare Krishna. Yes, Vamshite Prabhu, do you want to read? Shloka?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yes, Prabhu.
Tasmad asaktah satatam karyam karma samachara asakto hai acharan karma param apnoti purushaha. Therefore, without being attached to the fruits of the activities, one should act as a matter of duty, for by working without attachment, one attain the supreme.
Same formula he has given in so many verses. Don't be Karmanyavadi, it started 2.47. Karmanyavadi karasya mahapaleshu kadachana. Do all your duty. Don't get entangled to it. Don't think you are the doer. Because of you, you are able to achieve it. Don't think that at all. He told, right? So here also, without being attached to the fruits of activity, even in Bhakti Yoga also he will tell that only. Directly focus all your attention on me. If you are not able to do that, then second formula. If you are not able to do that, third formula. Then the last, then he says 12.5, 10, 15, 17 somewhere. What he says, do whatever you want, but surrender the results to me. That is Bhakti Yoga, he says. Okay, Hare Krishna.
Even 6.22 also same thing, Mataji.
6.22 is also like surrender. Surrender everything comes in many verses, Prabhuji. It comes, okay, 6.22 also. I'm just seeing, one second.
Yes, 22, 23.
Yam labdva, correct. Yam labdva chaparam labham. Manyate nadikam, correct. Tataka. Yasmin stito na dukkena. It is slightly different. So if you give the results to me, whatever is the result, you will not be bothered about that. That's what he is saying. Slightly. Correct, but very good. Yes, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. So therefore, without being attached to the fruits, we have to act in Krishna consciousness. Yes, Ananya Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Loknath Prabhu is also there. I forgot only. Prabhuji, are you in a position to read today?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, okay. So next verse you read, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Okay, Mataji.
Arjuna told to fight in the battle of Kurukshetra because Krishna wanted him to fight. Acting for the Supreme is to act without attachment for the result. That is perfect action recommended by the Supreme Personality Godhead, Shri Krishna. A, a Krishna conscious person has no attachment for the result of his actions, acts only on a behalf of Krishna, although engaged in all kinds of activities, is completely non-attached. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. See, say for example, I'll tell you. They are going for book distribution. How many people talk what and all, you know? Normal person means if it's a karma bandhana, he will think next time onwards I will not go for book distribution. Yes or no? But Krishna conscious person is not like that. My duty is to go and pursue them. Whether they buy it or not, it's sometime I have even known when we have gone, people what they will say, you know, they all have it at home. Where is it? They might not have been opened. That is okay at least. Sometimes they will argue. Why only Prabhupada's book, this, that. So sometimes sannyasis, you know, they get little annoyed. They cannot tolerate when somebody talks anything about Prabhupada. Okay. So yes, so if you go for book distribution, etc., for donation, temple donation, etc., automatically we will become very sublime. Because people talk whatever they want. We will not be bothered about that at all. That's what Mataji, I read no just now. We are not bothered or we are not entangled with the sin or papa or punya, since all our activities are in Krishna consciousness. He will not be entangled. Hare Krishna. Yes, Loknath Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Loknath Prabhu.
Yes. Karmanavya hi samsiddhim asistita jankadya loka sangraham evapi sampashyan kartum
Arhasi.
Kings such as Janka attained perfection slowly by performance of prescribed duties. Therefore, just for the sake of educating the people in general, you should perform your work. Bhagavad Gita
Hare Krishna.
50:20.
Thank
Hare
you,
Krishna
Prabhuji.
Mataji.
Hare Krishna. See, he was a Maharaj. Janaka was a Maharaj. Do you think Maharaj and all cannot, they will neglect their kingdom and they will keep doing only akarma? Is it possible? No. So what they will do? They will do all the karmas which are required for the upliftment of the kingdom. But they are not attached to it. They're just not attached. There's a small story also. When so many people were sitting in Guru's ashram and they were listening to a katha. Suddenly, you know, like they got a message that the whole city is burning. Fire, fire, fire everywhere. All ran. All of them ran. But only Janak Maharaj was sitting there. Then that's what they asked. See, if the Lord has created this fire for destroying something, nobody can protect it. By me going, I can't. Rake Krishna, mare Krishna, rake ke. If Krishna wants to protect somebody, no one can kill them. If Krishna wants to kill somebody, nobody can protect them. So similarly, he said, if the Lord has decided to burn this city, what am I going to do by going? If he has decided already to protect, what am I going to do by going? Same thing, you see. So he was just listening. Same with Srila Prabhupada. Everyone used to run when the Rath Yatra, sound, music, everything comes. But Srila Prabhupada will be sitting and listening to his Guru Maharaj. That's a Guru Maharaj, his Guru Maharaj. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur selected Srila Prabhupada and told him, Paschatya you go and elevate these Pashatya people, foreigners, he told, right? Yeah. So here, Karma Naivahi Samsiddhim. They all were very much very much doing their karma, but they were not attached to it. Okay, so that is what is very, very important. So we'll finish with this. Yes, Loknath Prabhu, go ahead.
Kings like Janaka were all self-realized souls, had no obligation to perform the Vedic duties, but they performed all prescribed activities just to set examples for the people in general. The Lord and Arjuna had no need to fight in the battle of Kurukshetra. They vowed to teach people that violence is inevitable when good arguments fail. While the Lord tried to avoid war, the other party was determined to fight. Although not interested in worldly affairs, a Krishna consciousness person has to work to teach the others how to live and act. Experienced person in Krishna consciousness can act in such a way that others will follow, and this is explained in the following verse.
Hari Bol, Hare Krishna. So, if acharyas are not there, if gurus are not there, Shiksha Guru, Pad Pradarshak Guru, he is the first guru we meet, who told us about ISKCON. We should never forget them. We should always be obedient to the gurus. Pad Pradarshak Guru. Then our Shiksha Guru, who teaches us. Then third comes our Diksha Guru. Diksha Guru is always only one. Shiksha Gurus can be many. Many Shiksha Gurus can be there. As many classes we attend, so many Shiksha Gurus will be coming, isn't it? But yeah, we need to learn from them. So here it's one beautiful thing is given. Arjuna did not want to fight. Krishna also did not want the fight to take place. So much loss. But what to do? The other party never accepted. The other party wanted a fight. So there was no other way other than fighting. Otherwise, all goal-realized people will act as example for the other people. Early morning, Brahma Muhurta, wake up, have bath, chant, all those things, temple programs we need to attend, all these things. Who are giving us all these self-realized souls in order to set an example for the other people to proceed in Krishna consciousness. This is a very nice verse. We'll read the verse and finish. Tomorrow we'll see the meaning. Okay. Yadyadacharati shesha tattatevaitaro janaha. Sayat pramanam kurute lokas tadanu vartate. Tata anuvartate. Anuvartate means see here, follow. So how the leader is going, others will follow. So see, we say no, tell who is your leader. I will tell you what kind of work you will be doing and how you will be doing. A leader is a very, very important person because for most of the time, people make a leader as their role model. So there is two things, verses here. The who is that? Yadyad acharati shreshta. Krishna and Arjuna, they became like a guide. And they lived a life to show the people how the life has to be led. Krishna, in fact, went to Shantipani Muni ashram also in order to learn from him. If he goes and learns, we people will think, oh, Krishna himself went and learned. We all have to go to school. So when you cry, you should remember this. No. Today I'm not supposed to miss my class. Today I'm supposed to go because my guru has gone. Like that. So gurus are our leaders. They tell us how to lead our life in Krishna consciousness. So we follow them, right? Hare Krishna. Once again, we'll see this verse tomorrow. Vanchakalpata rupasya kripa sindhu bhaivacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavibhyo namo namaha. Anantakoti Vaishnavida ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai, Namanisha Prabhu ki jai. All glories to assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. All glories to assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. All glories to Guru and Gauranga. Hari Hari Bol. Hare Krishna. Yes. Anybody having any doubt?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yes, Mataji.
In Shloka 19, no, not 19, 20. Lord took the name Janaka, King Janaka, yes. King Janaka.
Yes,
so
Mataji.
here Arjuna is a Kshatriya, and he is ready to fight the war. And Lord is giving such an example like King Janaka. So why particularly Lord chose King Janaka, Mataji? Is there any reason for that?
Yeah, he is a Mahajan, Mataji. There are 12 Mahajans. Swayambhu, Narada, Shambhu, in that Shukadeva Muni, Swayambhu Manu, Narada, Shiva, Prahlada, Janaka. Okay, so he's one of the 12 Mahajan. Mahajan means what? He actually wanted to rule. But Lord wanted these Mahajans to rule the country, to show others how a king is supposed to act, how a king should be a good leader, right? All the leadership qualities for the leader, you know. That is why. You understood, Mataji?
Yes, yes, yes,
It's all
yes,
Lord's
yes.
arrangement. Lord
Yes, he
made.
is a rishi, right, Mataji? Janaka
He
is
is a
a
rishi.
rishi.
Yes,
Rishi,
yes.
but he is a Kshatriya, but Arjuna is a Kshatriya. Why for Kshatriya, Rishi example is given? Is there any particular reason? That's why I asked you.
No, Janaka is also a king, no?
King.
means
Yes,
Kshatriya.
yes.
He is
So he is
self-appreciated
saying, see,
person, Mataji,
Arjuna,
right?
Janaka was also a Kshatriya. He also fought. He also acted as a role model for everybody. You also get up and fight.
Okay.
Then you become a king. You also rule your country like Janaka Maharaj. Being a Maharaj,
Okay.
how beautifully he ruled his country. You also
Yes.
rule like that. Okay, Mataji?
Yeah. Okay.
Hare
Thank you,
Krishna, Hare
Mataji. Thank you.
Krishna, Hari Bol. Yes, anybody else? I hope you all
Yes,
filled in
Mataji.
the attendance. Yes.
Yeah. King Janaka, he's also in state like Arjuna also, Mataji. So, who is Ashtavakra? Guru Ashtavakra. He Upadesh Ashtavakra Gita. Right, Mataji? He also attached it to the people of country and throne, his legacy of his family. What he called?
Yes. That is what Krishna wants to tell Arjuna. The example of a Kshatriya and also a Grahastha. Arjuna also Krishna selected. Why? If other people like what you call Vishwamitra he has selected, we will say, oh Krishna, all your rules are possible for Vishwamitra to follow because he is a sannyasi. We are not sannyasi, we cannot follow you. We may say no, but here we can't say Arjuna was a Grahastha, Arjuna was a Kshatriya. So we can't say. Same way he took the example of Janaka, who was also a Kshatriya and also a Grahastha. Okay?
Yes, Mataji.
Hare
Yes, really great examples, Mataji. Each and every sloka has linked to some other
Prabhuji,
chapters.
Krishna has told no. Krishna,
Yes, Mataji.
the
Actually,
Supreme Personality of
Bhagavad
Godhead.
Gita is not. I always thinking that this is not for Arjuna. This is for only for us only. Kali Yuga for teachings only, Mataji.
See the questions Arjuna is asking Prabhuji every chapter. Such wonderful questions
Yes,
for us
yes,
only.
Mataji. Yes, Mataji. Same like us, Mataji.
Yes.
Everything we know, but we we don't know anything. Same like
Prabhuji,
that.
for everything there's a time. Fifth
Yes.
subject of Bhagavad Gita is time, Kala. I am Kalosmi. Krishna tells, no? So that is, the time has to come. Krishna knows very, very well. Because we all are with the baggage of our karma. So washing away those karmic activities only, whole life is spent. But still we should be very proud. We should never repent. At least we are in the right path. The first baby step, Prabhupada says, you keep the first baby step. Prabhupada is very famous for baby step. And the same baby step, he taught everybody for the Kirtan dance. Very simple step. One does not know dance at all, also can very easily dance. Small baby step. So Krishna Prabhupada says, you keep the baby step, I'll take you. Same way Krishna also say, you keep that one step, I will take 99 steps and come to you. Is it? But that Shraddha has to be there. Krishna is there. Sarvam Sri Krishna Arpanamastu. He will take care. That Shraddha has to be there. That's why Krishna went to Santipana Muni, no? To show as an example. You have to go to Gurukul, you have to learn from a Guru, you have to give importance to the Guru. To show that he went to Santipana Muni. Okay? Hare
Yes,
Krishna.
Mataji. Time is everything, Mataji. We need to ready for time. We need to prepare ourselves, Mataji.
But yeah, correct. We need to prepare, but at the same time, we can't, fold our hands and sit like that. Oh, when time
Yeah,
comes,
no,
Krishna
yes,
will come
Mataji.
and show me
Self-effort
Krishna
is very
consciousness.
important, Mataji. Self-effort is most important.
Yes.
That 2 years ago, I started fasting Ekadasi, Mataji, same day. Also, 2 years ago, I start reading Bhagavad Gita. First time.
Now you
today,
yourself can watch how much you have progressed in bhakti, right?
yes, Mataji. That is also my own effort, Mataji.
No, Prabhu.
No.
Nothing unless and until Krishna.
Yes,
Yenamam
Mataji.
upayanti te.
No, yeah, that is true. But I consistently I follow my the path. I sincerely obey to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and I every day start starting minimum few slokas. In 1 week, Mataji,
Prabhuji, what I am saying, we all do it. One day suddenly we may not be able to do also. So that is why we should think Krishna has given me that strength to follow this. Is there no balam balavatam chakam? I am the strength in the proverbs. Whoever does any work, I am the strength in them. Okay.
Yes, Mataji.
That's
Krishna,
all.
what you
That is
just
why you should say, oh Krishna, thank you. Today I could follow my morning rituals very nicely. Thank you, Krishna. Over. He'll be very happy and he will help you throughout the day.